For latest updates, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
Do you know what is the responsibility of customs? Is customs only supposed to stand at the entry and the exit of the country? Let us understand what is the responsibilities of a modern customs administration. What is customs? Customs is an authority or agency in a country responsible for collecting tariffs and for controlling the flow of goods, including animals, transports, personal effects, and hazardous items into and out of a country. Even the Customs Act, if you will see, it covers people, it covers goods, it covers conveyances. But is this the only responsibility of a modern customs administration? The traditional customs, as we all understood, had two functions, had two main responsibilities. One was revenue collection and two was enforcement functions. That is, its job was to enforce the law and ensure proper compliance, ensure that it was followed correctly. But there has been a lot of evolution in the recent years. And a modern customs administration does not have two responsibilities, but it totally has 8 responsibilities. Which are the 8 responsibilities of a modern customs administration? The earlier one of revenue collection continues. The earlier responsibility of enforcement functions continues. In addition to these two traditional responsibilities, a modern customs administration undertakes implementation of trade agreements. All the free trade agreements that the country enters into, the implementation of them, the acceptance of the certificate of origin, the giving of the benefit of the duty concessions is all done by customs. Another responsibility of a modern customs administration would be community protection. The way the law is configured, the processes, the way in which it handles everything, it is targeting towards community protection. The foreign trade policy in any country decides how foreign trade will take place. What will come into the country, what will go out of the country, what would be the restrictions or the prohibitions on it. But in designing and coming out with the trade policy, customs plays a major role, and trade policy is another responsibility of a modern customs administration. We are in an era of facilitation, of quick clearances, just in time, prior clearances, post clearance duty payments. A lot of facilitation measures are taking place. We have a very robust risk management system which lets go a lot of consignments without checking prior to out of charge or let export order. Another responsibility of customs would be auditing. Auditing is when you post facto check whether everything that was done at a particular time was done correctly or not correctly. So auditing becomes the 6th responsibility of a modern customs administration. We often hear these commodities came in, these commodities went out in so many quantities to so many countries, from so many countries. All that is statistics. And who better than a modern customs to be able to give you the exact quantities that came in or went out, the exact descriptions, the exact HSNs, which would help the government take a lot of decisions in a lot of other matters. So trade statistics is the 7th responsibility of a modern customs administration. And very important, 8th responsibility would be national security and border protection. They are the first people whom we meet when we come into the country. They are the first regulator who checks the documents and the cargo when goods come into the country. So a modern customs administration would have 8 different responsibilities, which would be revenue collection, enforcement functions, implementing trade agreements, community protection, trade policy, auditing, trade statistics, and national security and border protection. So the next time you deal with customs, please remember it's a huge responsibility that they carry towards the nation, towards you and me, towards all the cargoes and the conveyances which are coming into and going out of the country.
For detailed learning of all logistics subjects, visit www.logiveda.com.